Hello. I'm Drew Renee, and welcome to this video. I don't know if this is going to go on YouTube or IG, so whatever platform you're on, hello and welcome, and thank you for tuning in. This is my July energy update, and I pulled some tarot cards and I did some pre-channeling, and it's kind of funny how this came together. I've never done anything like this before. I generally watch these videos of people who I kind of feel I resonate with. I feel like we're on the same frequency. And my guides, when I was doing some channeling, I was talking to them, asking them for advice, because I'm like, okay, I'm feeling really stuck. I want things to be different in July. I don't know about you guys, but the first half of my 2022 has been a lot of dismantling, which has been great. It's good, it's needed, it's necessary, but it's not fun, and I'm tired of it. And I want to have fun. I want to feel expansive, and I want to feel good, and I want things to feel like they're really moving forward on an external level rather than just internally, you know? So I pulled two different kind of timelines or tracks. So there's about three cards. There's 3 cards in the first track and 4 cards in the second track or timeline. More isn't necessarily better, but you could choose. So do you choose track 1, which is the circle, and this is selenite, by the way. So do you choose the circle, which is track 1 or timeline 1, or the tower, the selenite tower, which is track 2 or timeline 2? And just go with whichever one feels good. Which one's lighting up for you? Is it this one, the circle, or the tower, right? Feel it in your body. Maybe take a deep breath and tune in and just get grounded and listen and just trust yourself. Whatever the first answer that comes to mind, just trust that, okay? No need to overthink this. And also, if you don't like your reading, you don't have to accept it. You can choose something else. So timeline 1, and I'll show you the cards that I pre-pulled, because actually, to be honest, this isn't my first time recording this video. I actually had to end up taking my dog for a walk and just clear my head and whatnot. So yeah, so this is take 3 or 4, but this is the final take. I'm calling that in. So for the first timeline or track, we have 3 cards. 10 of Cups. Where's the camera? Which is satiety. Hopefully I said that right. We have 10 of Disc, which says wealth. And we have a 7 of Disc, which is also Pentacles. Depending on which kind of deck you're using. I'm using the Thoth deck. I believe that's how you say it. But I'm also not necessarily tuning into the normal meanings of the cards. So if you go and look these up, they might say something different than what I'm channeling. Yeah, I'm really just going intuitively led with this, and also saying kind of what I was kind of channeled for myself, because my guides gave me pretty much the same 2 timelines and 2 tracks. It's like, what do I want to choose for the month of July? So for this first timeline, so I'm just going to be straight up. My guides don't mince words. They don't try to sugarcoat anything. They said your July might seem like doom and gloom. But there's a way to fix that, but it might seem like doom and gloom, right? There might be some depressive energies, but there's also an opportunity for expansion as well. It just might feel like you're kind of going through the muck, and you might be feeling low. You might be feeling entangled and feel like things aren't moving quite yet. And the good thing, though, is that the only thing that's preventing you from moving forward, and I'm looking at my notes, that's why you see me looking down. My cards are over here on the side, so that's why you kind of see me looking in different places. But what's preventing you from moving is you, right? And to me, that's a good thing. I was like, okay, great. There's not some crazy external force. There isn't, the news or whatever going on, someone else preventing me from, choosing something else. It's all me. So you can choose to change. To me, that's easy, and that's good news. But it just might feel like things just aren't moving. And there might be some opportunities, though, for excitement, for joy, for feeling good, especially when it comes to connecting with family. There are some opportunities there, especially because we have the 4th of July and it's the summertime and we're not wearing masks. At least I'm not wearing masks. And it's just like we're ready to get out. So it's not like it's all doom and gloom, but it just might feel like overall, if you have some big goals or some things that you've actually been wanting to move forward, it might like you might just continue feeling stuck, which to me this is really represented by the Seven of Disc. Sorry, I'm like not used to it. Like showing tarot cards on videos, but you might just feel like stuck, and you might feel like things are just taking longer than you want. And you're like, oh my god, like why am I still here? Like why am I still in this freaking place? And I get that. That's totally okay, right? There's nothing wrong. The only thing that's preventing you, that's in your way, is you. And it's just gonna take a shift in your mindset, a shift in your energy, and tapping into your guides. So maybe you've regularly connected to your guides, your spirit guides before, or maybe you have no idea what spirit guides are. And also, if you don't believe in spirit guides, maybe you believe in God or Jesus or Allah, it doesn't matter. Tap into that higher knowing, that higher power, and ask for guidance. Okay, you're not stuck. You can get out of your own way. Okay, so that's fully possible. So now we're gonna go to timeline 2, the tower, the Selenite Tower, or track 2, timeline 2. And this energy is much brighter, and it is much lighter as well. So I'll show you the cards first. So we have 6 of Wands, which says victory, right? Doesn't that already feel better? And so just really tune into your body and how it feels when you see the cards, and when you feel the energy. This is art, which also is temperance, depending on which deck you're using. And then this one has 4 cards. So for the last kind of placement and position, I have Knight of Swords. She looks fun, right? Who doesn't want to like, kind of seems like he's like flying on a horse. And then we have the Aeon, which is also the Judgment card, as well, depending on which deck you're using. And first off, for this second deck, just the second timeline or track, everything just seems more brighter. There's a lot more colors. There's a lot more movement and energy there, especially when it comes to the Knight of Swords. Like, I mean, come on. He's like moving fast. He's going somewhere. So all that stuck energy from the first timeline, it's not there. However, I will say that you're going to have to take some big steps. So the way that my guides showed this to me was like, you're hiking, like I'm hiking up a hill, but I'm taking like really huge steps, right? So that I can break up the energy. So to break up these energies from deck 1, right? This 7 of Discs says failure. Don't read too much into that. It's just about long-term results. It's just things just might not be moving right now. So slow, like a slow harvest type deal. But if we want to speed things up, right, you're going to have to take some big steps. You're going to have to do some things that you may be afraid to do. Like for me, what my guide showed me, what I had to do, was to record this video. So they were like, okay, record an energy update for July for everyone and post it. I was like, ooh, okay, I'll do it. I was 100% willing to do it because I didn't want to be in that doom and gloom, depressive state. I'm really looking for newer energies, and I want to feel more vibrant and more up and more alive. And so I was willing to do what it takes. So here I am recording the video. What is the thing that you have to do just today, right? Today, or maybe this week, that can really shift that energy? What's that big step that you might be afraid to take? You might feel nervous about taking. You might not get it on the first try, but it's gonna be worth it because you want this. You want that victory, success. You want that energy. You want to feel lighter. You want to feel like things are moving. And you really want to be heading towards your goals, but not even just like little goals, right? We're talking big goals. For me, when Judgment card comes up, that means like your karmic path, but like the good path, right? Not like going down like karma is a bitch. No, we're talking about good karma, like life's purpose, mission, like you're on path and you feel good. And it's like, we're going to get rewarded for this. So almost kind of like Saturnian energy as well. Like Saturn can be like demanding and have a lot and make you do things that you're like, I don't want to do this. But like in the long run, you're going to like be glad that you did it. Like exercising, right? You're going to be happy. Like you're never going to regret going to the gym, but you will always regret not going to the gym. So what are you going to choose? You're going to go to the gym or not? right? That's how I used to motivate myself. I'm like, what would I regret, in a week or in a few months? When I was like, I used to be a gym rat, lift weights and all that stuff. It's so much fun. But yeah. And so what else can I say about this second track? What my guides told me was like, it's about like really further expanding, right? So it's a hike up a hill, taking big steps, right? We're not taking little baby steps. No, we've kind of missed that track, okay? And that's fine, right? Sometimes we don't get on the train or the boat the first time, and guess what? We get infinite tries. So we're taking like 2 to 3 steps at a time, right? Long steps. We're really hiking, and the hill represents our expansion. So the more that you climb, the more that you take these steps, and they're all individual to you, the more expansion that you'll get, and the happier, the more happy and successful that you're gonna feel. And really, this is about tuning in, right? And being grounded and centered in you. You're not focused on anything else, anything that's around you, the news, other people's and their opinions. No, you're really tapping into that higher power, whatever that means for you, and following your intuition, following your heart, and following that inner guidance, that sacral yes, that hell yes energy. That's what you're listening to, right? So that you can get to that success and kind of feel like things are moving forward, right? So that you can be on path. Because who doesn't want to be on path? Like, come on. So what else do I have to say? Also, for this timeline number 2, this is really about connecting and doing big things. So I don't know about you, but I've kind of been really to myself, really hermiting. It's not been a bad thing. It's been completely necessary. But now it's time to reach out to other people and find, like, I feel like I'm at this new frequency, and I'm ready to reach out and connect and mix and mingle with people who are also on a similar frequency or a similar wavelength. A lot of things have like been dismantled, so now it's time to like build things anew. And also, they say it's about doing big things. So maybe you need to make a video, right? Or put something on social media, or put something on YouTube, and kind of share your gifts with the world. I know I'm saying a lot, but I just said it again. But yeah, so yeah, I want to see if anything else wants to come through. And also be honest with you. I think when I first did these videos, these takes, which you'll never see, I was overthinking it. I know, I keep saying it, but I was overthinking it, and I was putting too much pressure and too much expectation on it. I needed to be comfortable. So the way I had this set up, it wasn't comfortable for me. I didn't like it, didn't feel good. And so when I took my walk and came back, I was like, no, how do I put this energy, this movement into this and make me feel good, right? While I'm doing this video, how do I look and feel my best? How do I make this enjoyable for me and make this like not so scary and like so like all this pressure on my shoulders? Because we tend to do that when we're doing big things. We think, oh my God, we need to do all this or be something that we're not. No. So does anything else want to come through for this? So really, it's really easy for you to shift from a circle, timeline 1 to timeline 2, right? It's like, what do you choose? What do you want for yourself? How do you want to feel at the end? And for you to take that big step, tune in. Maybe do some meditation. Go on YouTube. There's tons of meditations where you can connect to your spirit guides or receive intuitive downloads. So yeah, that's all I have for you. Yeah, I'm really excited. I feel like I'm really excited. I feel like a lot of people are going to choose timeline 2. And really step into that big energy, and it's going to look different for everyone. And I don't know, it just feels exciting. It feels good. It feels juicy. It feels like, like I want to say, like even like amazing, like what we can do in a month, right? Like it doesn't need to take forever to feel good and to feel happy and to feel on path and to feel successful and victorious. So thank you for listening to my July energy update. I plan on doing more of these, and definitely comment and respond down below or wherever you comment and respond or send me a message if this resonates with you. This was fun. I had fun doing it. Even though it was hard at first, I like cleared the slate, took a walk, reset my energy, and did it again, and I'm feeling good. So yeah, happy July.